album with Oxy-Dry, and obviously I'm going down the road. I'm actually on the Coquihalla highway, and I'm just north of Hope. And for those of you who don't know, Hope is actually where Rambo, the first Rambo movie, was filmed. So that's just south of me, and actually I guess up in the mountains right around here. So I'm just actually approaching the main, the big hill. And if you ever watch Ice Road Truckers, they actually they had a few. I don't know if they have more than one, but they had at least, I think they had a few shows where they showed the Coquihalla highway, and so that was kind of interesting to see. I've seen a few of those episodes, but anyway, I just thought you might be interested in seeing this. I know the sound's not great. I forgot my microphone, sorry, but anyway, I'll just let you come along for the ride here. I'm about to hit the hill in a minute, and yeah, you can come along with me for a little blast up the hill. It's a big long hill, and this is my Nissan NV 200. You can see I'm doing 120. It's like 75 miles an hour. Obviously, I've got my cruise control on. I'm getting about 11 or so kilometers per liter, I think, mileage-wise. That's the temperature down there, 21 degrees. You can see it on the dashboard. Yeah, 10.8 right now is the gas mileage. 10.8 liters per kilometer. Is that right? No, kilometers per liter. Usually in around Kelowna, I'm getting about 15. I guess it's 15 miles per gallon, whatever that is in the kilometers. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Anyway, so I'm doing a pretty good pace. I drove all the way to Vancouver, which is 4 hours or more. Actually, I kind of got a sidetracked there. My GPS took me the wrong place I was going, and anyway, I did finally get to where I was going in Cloverdale. And then I had to go over all the way into downtown, right downtown Vancouver, right by the docks. And I actually ended up picking up a couple of Rabbit Centaur rotary machines, and that's why I did that. And I'll be talking about that more when I get a chance to do a video about them. But anyway, and there was some major flooding here a couple of years ago. The river here washed out some of the bridges that go across the Coquihalla. Pretty quite the thing. We lost quite a few bridges, and the Coquihalla was actually closed down for a little bit. Semis on this highway too, of course. There was a day many years ago when I moved back to the Okanagan. I lived here for about a year and a half, and I moved back. When I was moving back, I actually drove up to Penticton, drove back to Victoria, drove back to Penticton, and drove back to Victoria all in one day. Oh, how cold the road. And then the next day I came back up again. I was moving up. I had to do a trip, had multiple trips. That was quite an interesting day. came from Kelowna to Victoria with my NV200. I had my hubcaps on. And it was in the winter, and I had a good pothole, and I lost a hubcap. That was annoying. You know, slow down here a little bit. We're almost at the hill. You might find this interesting, some of you guys. I always drive my Uplander, of course, but and it has a 6-cylinder, much more power than this thing. I'm actually on the floor right now. Only 130 horse. It's trying. It does okay, actually. And a CV transmission. So we're gonna switch the there we go. The cruise control back on. Think about the gas pedal. You can see the RPMs have increased dramatically there. Normally this thing is at about 2,000 RPM or less, so it's working. Where are we at now? Almost 5,000 RPM. Up and down this highway many times over the years. here's where the hill really gets steep. And then we have the snow sheds here. Slow down a little bit there. Alright, I'm actually on the floor. I lost momentum. Rats. Cylinder motor, it actually does pretty well, and it's very, very smooth motor, I must say. Low vibration at all, really. All you hear is the air going in the intake. Getting a good workout. Blow the carbon out. It normally never goes above 2,500 RPM actually when I'm driving around town. So. It's working for a living today. Alright, well that was the worst of it. And I got another, let's see, almost 2 hours of driving before I get back home. So, it's a little ways. So I thought you might find that interesting. So thank you for watching and have a good day.